Well, hello, everyone. Oh, where's the button? There's the button. Yo, Rain, King Alex, Death Singer, welcome on in. Hope you're all doing good today. Hope you're all doing good. Are we ready for the Neuvillette story quest? Welcome on in, everyone. Excuse me. I still have a bit of a cough. But oh my god, it is time. It is time. I've been waiting to do this one. But hope everyone's doing good. The story quest is good. I don't think you should even call it a story quest. Basically an Archon quest. I've heard really good things about it, yeah. I'm very, very excited for this. Very, very excited. Alright, so let's just get right into it then. So ready for this quest? Hell yes! Hell yes! Let's do this! Alright, we have to go in the Palace Memoria.
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find
Oh yeah, the Dragon Boy. Yeah, let's go talk to Neuvillette. Where is he? I wonder where he is. Alrighty. Oh, good news. I finally got Staff of Homa, by the way. That was so fun to get. I can save for Risley now. We're good. Let's go in here. Oh my god, two Neuvillette's again. How'd that happen?
Did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
Case.
That's right.
Oh, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Neuvillette! Sedim! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Traveler and Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of
Wants to investigate a case on his own? Of course he does. Find it funny how Daniel just came out an update before it said Dragon Boys for Life? Hell yeah. So many dragons. Yo, White Kaneko, welcome on in. That is a beautiful 6-month subscriber at 6 months. Wow. Jeez. Well, thank you for the 6 months, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Bit early, but never too early for Thanksgiving. I do love some turkey, so. Weehaw. Bro, I feel so bad I abandoned D-Luke. He's been my main for 2 years, and I'm a Neuvillette main now. I love him so much, but I feel a bit sad about leaving D-Luke. That's fair enough, but I mean, they're still both pretty good. I mean, props to you for using D-Luke this entire time, though. That's really good.
Be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
Oh, it's Thanksgiving up there in Canada. Oh, okay. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you then. I forgot Canadian Thanksgiving is earlier than ours. Hope you enjoy it then. Have a happy holiday.
Received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Huh?
Not very much information, Neuvillette.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing it then.
I have no objections.
Gonna be doing it then.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Alright.
Understood. I'll come back later and...
Yo, Siji, welcome on in. Oh, there's a voice crack. Hope you're doing good today. Welcome, welcome. Bus is already peeped because of the Melazines. That's true. That is true.
It must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
Yeah.
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could
Okay.
be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Conflicts of interest?
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story
Alright.
short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series
400
of
years.
institutional
Dang, he's old
reforms.
though.
There were few people.
Looks good for his age.
But I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Okay.
They must have been amazing people.
Melazines are better than Aranara. Fair enough.
You.
I mean, the Melazines actually talk. Like, we got Aranara in a voice story quest, and they didn't talk. But it's still pretty cool to give voices to
The
them.
reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life.
Oh, jeez.
And Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been
Okay, so we're getting really into
careful
serious
in
stuff right away in
cases
this one.
related to Melusines.
You're concerned that you're the perpetrator's real target?
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me.
Okay.
Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me.
That's not fun.
I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a
400 young for a Draki though, ain't it? Yeah, that's true.
it inevitably
Considering how old the
affects
Pep probably is. Like, I don't think we got an exact age on them, but they were massive.
Not happen again.
Even so,
I honestly much preferred the Arnara. Loved their quest. Could have been even longer for me. Fair enough. That was a pretty long quest, but yeah, I did have fun with that.
Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, why
Based
do you
on
want to
prior
investigate
experience,
personally?
There's a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
Okay.
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different
The Pep seems to be as
factions.
old as Tibet. Yeah, I
However,
think
since I am
they
technically
might
an
even
outsider
predate
in
Celestia,
Fontaine, a lot of
which is
trouble
crazy
would
to
be
think
avoided
about.
if I personally took on the case.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Is not technically from Fontaine. Or maybe is, but
I understand where you are coming
Yeah.
from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well.
keep the
I have a
Arnara quest
true
away from me.
identity
Fair enough.
And have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Others plural. Okay, wait, hang on. We need to pause for a moment there. Pause for a moment there. You know very well about my true identity and have even met others of my kind in other nations. Others. Is he just referring to just dragons there, or is he referring to sovereigns? Because we met a Pep. We know they're the Dendro Dragon sovereign. But is that also referring to Duvall and Aishtaha or something? Or is it just regular bishops that are just around? Because, like, Like, I'm thinking Duvall would be the Animo sovereign. If you think back to... I'm going to pause for a second again. If you think back to that scene at the end of the Mondstadt Archon quest where Venti, like, gives Devon the power. He's like, is this the power of the Animal Archon? It's kind of like giving that power back to the dragon, which is interesting. So I'm thinking that Devon is the Animo sovereign. But yeah. Dragons in general, I feel, unless game is taking the fact of Aishtaha, Pep, and Vaughn, yeah. And there's the fact, is Aishtaha even a sovereign anymore, technically? Was he? And is he now? Because he's not a pure dragon anymore, because he absorbed other elements. So. Saw correct theory that Beto's the Electro Dragon? I've seen that too, yeah. I've seen that too. It's really interesting, though. It is really interesting.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
I think he gave his authority back, Senor got empty bottle. Fair enough, yeah.
But I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
Okay, that makes sense then. Shame that Devon now is getting relevance after years. Yeah, I wish they gave it to him earlier, but at the same time, it's like, it's hinting that we're going to go back to Mondstadt, because we're definitely going to go back to Mondstadt towards the end of the game, I feel. And that'd be a lot of fun. I think Aishtaha is the Geo-Sovereign, but I don't think Dvalin is. He's so easily tempted by the Abyss, while a Pep could hold it back for centuries. Dvalin gave into it after a few years. I think Dvalin gave into it more because he was affected by the fight with Durin, and then he slept, and then he kind of woke up, and like everything was different, and like people kind of like basically betrayed him, or he felt that people had betrayed him. So I feel like he was just deceived in that way. But yeah. Monster has a lot of unresolved plot threads. Leave is weird. A lot of its threads are self-contained. Yeah. Sweets is gonna be pissed if Almost baby. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those.
There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about dragons. I definitely want to make a whole video about it at some point.
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
Yeah. Crime fighting.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
I will write my note.
I can't wait to see like what this game looks like 3 years in the future. Because it's been out 3 years now. Like imagine what's gonna be like in another 3 years.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
All right, let's go. To know a lot about dragons in Chinese and Norse. Oh, that's really cool. I need to read up more on dragons, like real life dragons, to find connections.
Like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true? Paimon feels like he has a kind of skewed perspective on a lot of things.
Storytelling will probably be mostly the same, maybe a few more animations and cutscenes. Yeah. I mean, like looking back on it, it's gonna be crazy to like see how small the map was again. Because like looking back now at how small the map was back then, 3 years ago, it'd be even crazier.
You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water?
Okay,
suit you
Paimon.
better?
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasion.
The dragon serpent in Yoruba mythology and Latin American mythology too. Oh, that's good.
Please
That's
allow me
really
to
interesting.
rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
He's using it now. Oh my god, Neuvillette. That is interesting because like there's already influences from Yoruba and Latin American mythology for Natlin. And we heard of Xbalanque. Am I pronouncing that right? I have no idea, but
I'd see him here.
yeah. Up there gossiping.
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara.
The Yoruba snake is very important. Okay.
And you are?
Very, very important. I need to read up on it for Natlin stuff, don't I?
Oh, I remember. You're the traveler.
I have to do a lot of reading up on stuff like that.
Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter. Oh, right. I remember now.
She just casually like forgets about the letter. All right.
The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek. But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind.
Ah!
Did you think of something?
Nope. I don't remember
Oh
meeting
my
anyone
god.
like that.
Marine of a Serpent helped build the world with Creator God in Yoruba mythology.
Still
Oh,
have the letter with
interesting.
you? I
Should we
want
get
you
like
to
a
show me what
rainbow
it
colored
says.
dragon? That'd be awesome.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
There's the letter. Don't know what it says, but we're gonna be told.
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you. in
Mario
person.
Chose. I
Don't
cannot
say
pronounce
I
that right.
didn't warn you.
Oh, we're being
Simple
recorded.
threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content.
Is that Charlotte or is that just someone spying on us?
Intentions. We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Marmonia to review some official documents.
Okay.
Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
Yeah.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe.
Yeah, we help.
Anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget
Not
about
low
it.
Natlan Pyro Sovereign gonna be the most pretty? Hell yeah.
Paimon.
Gonna be very, very pretty. I can't wait for the end game. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
Look at you go,
All right.
Paimon.
Let us go our separate ways for now. Please
Doggos.
take care of Kiara.
There are doggos above my
We'll
head.
take you to a lost
Look at
place
them.
right away. See you around. So, Kiara, how old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember.
Oh.
But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine.
Botzla as a
with
human
Carol
form?
and Neuvillette.
Okay.
That
I think
was
that's a god from there, right? Or something else.
Carol, didn't Neuvillette mention her just now?
Or is that the serpent?
400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them.
Okay.
Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
Huh. Paimon sees.
Oh, it's the feathered snake. Okay.
Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
So we might have something similar to Neuvillette and Natlan. Which would be cool. Alright, here we are. Oh, that's Charlotte.
Strange.
That has to be
Paimon
Charlotte.
felt like someone was following us.
Oh, that's so cute.
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two?
They're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're on a secret
Oh,
mission.
wait. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
Get to close this jewelry store, right?
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
That
Okay.
was quick. What were you inspecting?
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
Yeah.
Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
Don't try murder in
All right,
Fontaine, you'll
all
be
right.
found.
Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model.
Cool.
Is that okay with you?
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well.
Traveler's suspicious.
What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us? Shh. Let's sneak over and take a look.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on over there. It is Charlotte, I knew it.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha!
Oh, we scared her.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem
I don't
like
think
the
it was her.
type
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing here exactly?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Yeah, that
You
makes
wanna
sense.
interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to
Yeah.
accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine
Makes
how
sense.
surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think? Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
It's better if we kept this secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made
Yeah.
public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. What a shame.
No.
Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
Just wants to gossip.
All right then.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little melazine?
Yeah, how dare they?
Not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was
Oh.
planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her.
I wonder if it's
I'll
connected
ask
to
my
that then.
colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
Yay.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up.
Yeah.
Besides, the case involves melazines, so... Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
Yo, Ryu Karma, welcome on in.
Nice chat.
Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well today.
Back and check on Kiara.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How dare they target his adopted daughters? Yeah, how dare they? Oh, Clorant's here. Okay. Hello, Clorant.
The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great.
She just popped up out of nowhere.
It's very pretty indeed.
Haran, what are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship.
Okay.
It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases. I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Chloroformo.
Sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Alright, bye, Clorant. Clorant shows up, speaks like 3 lines, and then she's gone. You better show up later in the quest, too. You better. You better. You better show up. Alright. Let's go talk to Neuvillette. Open the door. There's 2 Neuvillettes again. No way. How'd that
You're
happen?
back. Is everything all right?
We ran into Clorant. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
Look for. Oh, jeez.
That is good to hear. I
There we
trust her abilities.
Just had to open
Looks like
something on the
Kiara's
side
in
there.
good hands.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara on
Okay.
major cases I've judged over the past decade.
Alright.
I've come up with 2 plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty
Right.
solid plans. But can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't
Imagine
worry.
how floofy Cryo
I'm
Sovereign would be.
reader
That
when
would.
it comes to
Yeah, a lot of
official
floof.
documents. After
Very
all,
much
I have
floof.
several hundred years of
Soft
reviewing
as
under my
snow.
belt.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
Okay. Oh, just about Risley. The defendant Risley has confessed to his crimes and was oh, it's no audio, so I have to pause that. Was declared guilty by I2X Neuvillette. Risley will be exiled to the Fortress of Meripede, where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Okay. Bribery case. There has been a severe bribery scandal with the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. About the Representative Council's proposal. Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Marchese Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe that melazines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Marchese Phantom has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the melazines from participating in such activities. And about the smuggling case. The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and Marchese Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. I think there's one more, yeah. But Spina de Rosula, okay. Callis, boss of the Spina de Rosula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Idoix Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Not anymore, we solved that case. We did it. Oh, hello. The callbacks, yes.
Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful.
Yeah, nothing useful to this one.
Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000
Jesus Christ.
cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I mean, yeah, if you consider like 400 years, that makes sense.
That might be how it seems from another
Rise crime may have crime may have been
Trials and
burglary or whatever
official
is listed.
duties
Yeah,
are,
it makes
to me,
sense.
Simply routine. There are many
I wonder if his
documents. Take a break if
character
you're
stories will
tired.
tell us.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right. Let us take a break then.
Okay. Oh, it's so pretty in here. What's he doing?
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Yeah.
The silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
I love him.
Thanks, thank you. Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink.
Gonna be water.
Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wine.
It's gonna be water, Paimon.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like D-Luke.
Oh, D-Luke reference. D-Luke reference. Here we go.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
It is water, Paimon.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
I love him.
So it's just plain old water?
What did you
I unlocked
think it
2 of
was?
the custom emotes via channel points last time, but I can't see them anymore. Does anyone know what's going on? I think it's only valid for like 24 hours, I think it is.
This water is indeed very
Yeah, it's
special.
because it's not
It
permanent.
would not
I think
be
it's like 24 hours or so.
It's sophisticated.
I'm not exactly sure how long, but that sounds
We've
about right.
already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize
Yeah,
in
sub is
packaging
the
pure
permanent
drinking
version, but
water.
yeah, you can do them with channel
Said
points, but it's
water
just
is
not
sourced
permanent
from
that way.
all across Tivat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liu's Chintsa Village, and Inazuma's Konda Village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
He samples water from all around the world. I love him.
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, The waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintza Village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda Village placid. Distinct differences exist
I love
between
him.
the waters of each area.
Drink
You will
water? Yeah, I
appreciate
will
the
join him. I
intricacies
will
once
join
you
him and I will
taste
drink
them
some water.
carefully.
I don't have that fancy of a glass like he does, but
What do you think?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all.
we just don't get it,
Isn't
Paimon.
this just normal water?
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go.
I love him.
Your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference.
I mean, he is very sensitive to the hydro element. It makes sense that he could.
Could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
Could be the case.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh,
Paimon not sophisticated.
for ages. If you're
Ah, no way.
dragon,
Paimon sophisticated?
justice in human society.
No way. I think I just missed an important question,
Sorry,
but
Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts.
yeah, more
I
water.
accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
This water's watery.
Are there really things you can't
Opposed to the
figure
other
out?
water, which was a bit more
Many, in
flowy.
fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In
Oh?
essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my
I know
normal life
why.
should take me.
I know
There are
why.
so
I can
many
show you a
memories from the
book.
moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can
Oh.
only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
See, I can answer the first one for you. It's the experimenters in Unconomia, they were working on experiments with the bathysmal bishops and all that, the hydro bishops, and they kind of like, you know, imbued them with other elements like electro and cryo and made them unpure, which kind of set in motion that the hydro dragon would then be born in a human form, and here you are in a human form. So that's your answer for you there. Anyways,
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tevat.
yeah.
Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
I have been
Yeah.
holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
Oh,
My guess
okay.
would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
See.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
That's probably a good idea.
Continue
I want to talk about
these
lore and
documents.
answers that I know, but you
You
don't.
must be dizzy already.
I
Why
wasn't
doesn't he
able
know
to
the
find
answers? I
any
know 'em.
leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Oh,
Water? Do you mean...
the Fountain of Lucine.
That's
That's
right.
right. Because all the
Fountain
water
of
flows
Lucine is
there.
where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
Okay.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me.
You just have to find that
Perhaps
in
we'll be
there.
able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Clever.
Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on,
Paimon
let's
ran
go
out of
take a
brain
look.
juice, that's why.
Perhaps we
Paimon
should
doesn't have any
go.
brain juice
There
left.
shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Okay. Let's go to the fountain. Well, that's part one of it. How many parts are there? Maybe 3? I think 3 is usually the norm. Alright. Oh, look at that map. Alright, let's go to the Fountain of Lucine. I just had like a thought. Have the Fatui and Mondstadt been updated? Do they talk about something new yet? I'm sorry, this just popped into my head and I have to know. I have to know. You too. Really? They haven't been updated? Since 3.3. Damn. Better be updated next time. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Probably update when the Act 5 is done. Yeah, it makes sense. But I just thought, up there, they're talking about us.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
But I was just thinking, you know, one of the Harbingers got thrown in jail. I thought they'd be talking about that.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Not really.
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Oh, okay. What's he gonna do?
Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
Oh.
Oh, it's glowing!
Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that's so pretty. And now it's just blinding. Let me clean my glasses. So Fountain of Lucine lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. Okay. Oh! So this is like memories in the trailer. Like we saw that, yes! Like we saw we saw like something like this in the trailer with Neuvillette. This does look different. When were there lions? Wait, what is this? Wait. What is happening? I can't open the map. I can't click Alt to get to the map. Oh, what is happening here? Oh, that's good music. I can't sprint or anything. Can I open my character menu? No. At this point, I'm wondering if being the 11th is rank that nobody wants, only used as a punching bag. Maybe. Oh, Neuvillette. And Carol.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchal
Okay.
Phantom.
This is actually really, really cool.
Indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
That resonates with him, yeah.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really
Don't hurt the
hard not to cry.
Melusines. You hurt the Melusines, I hurt you.
Both time and effort
I
are
protect all the
essential when different
Melazines.
species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
This is so interesting to see. Looks, is that different than it is now? I want to see if the tower's there. I can't really see it. Here's another memory here. Finally home, we're on this. Oh yeah, we're on this part. The memories part. It's Puerto Rico.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
I don't like him.
Hello, I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
He's too sweet.
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Hey,
Please,
don't be
calm
rude.
down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters.
How dare you?
Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
How dare
Why
you?
should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
How dare you
Go
guys?
away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
I don't like you, lady.
I...
Go away. You have to protect the
Didn't
baby.
I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right
Like
to
the
subject
baby.
you to interrogation.
Hell yeah.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern.
You don't blame the
However,
sins of the parent on the
there's
kid,
been
bad
no
human.
evidence
Exactly.
pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
What do you mean? How can two species coexist? It's easy.
That
You nerd.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
there have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
You're
There are
racist human
countless
bad. They're
negative
bad.
rumors about you floating around in
Hey,
Fontaine.
dude, what the heck? They're just trying to
It's
help.
impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort.
Yeah.
I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Alright, we're walking. But I can't run. That looks like the tower over there where the tower would be. I don't know if it's just a weird cloud or something. Oh, there's more people. It's interesting, the teleport waypoint is inactive too because it's before we came here. Love that little detail.
Soon, Neuvillette. What's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin.
Oh yay!
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
Yay!
I think I'll pass.
Oh.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you.
It looks like Pam said almost they do, yeah.
Living peacefully with the humans.
Interesting.
Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard
She
work
doesn't
you put in.
call some blockhead.
Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
If it keeps going on. Oh, there's more people down here.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
I don't like you,
Are you
nerd.
sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere, unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine,
I don't like you, dude.
Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand.
You didn't force your hand. You're just being dumb butts. Stop being dumb butts. Be good not butts.
Turn the murderer in!
I don't like you, Thybert. Thybert.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
You can't be trusted. You plotted a murder. Bitch. Carefully knows Origin Pulse, that's true, yeah.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and
Oh,
don't
she's
ever come back.
shivering. Don't stop yelling at her.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Oh?
She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment
He's very
I met
mad right
Carol, I
now,
knew that
rightfully
she'd be
so.
easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you. I will take responsibility for everything.
Hmm. That's sad. Stop making me cry. What's gonna be up here now? Going in the opera house, okay.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol, and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around.
Yeah.
Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did? Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order!
Yeah, vengeance is not justice, that's
I
right.
acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but regret.
Yo, Saijin, welcome on in. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in.
Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
Makes sense though, yeah.
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What? That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, Is there anything else you want to
Dude,
say?
Neuvillette,
oh, that broke me.
what have I done to deserve this?
Just the voice
I
crack.
closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see?
Oh.
Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent.
That voice crack when he said his name. Oh my god.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
There you. But it was raining hard for several weeks after that trial. Yeah. when Neuvillette's voice cracked there, that really hurt. If you could just feel the pain and the heartbreak. Yeah. Oh my god. I was not expecting it to get that heavy that quickly. Jeez. I mean, I was expecting this story quest to be emotional, but damn. Okay, you got me.
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me.
Drink
I
water,
tried my
thank
best
you.
to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over.
That's why he's like really
My negligence. The overflow of emotions and memories
into this
must have affected
case.
you as well. Are you all right?
Like his voice even now is he's still being affected by it.
Wow, the Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
Yeah.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
He just had this huge emotional moment. Pi was like, yo, it's so cool, man.
Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
Neuvillette was very traumatized. It was 400 years ago, so we've been very, very confused by it. Yeah. And there's just... Yeah, there was a lot going on at once there, too.
Which ones?
From when you brought Carol to the Court of Fontaine to when you declared Vautrin guilty.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form.
Yeah.
You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain,
You'd say that this is almost the rain in our parade? No
I did
way.
not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara.
Oh?
If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Oh, that was on the
I
desk.
don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Hmm.
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh?
Navia!
What are you doing here? I was just about to look
It's
for
Navia.
Palais Mermonia.
Navia, nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking
Navia
around or
Holmes, no
anything.
way.
Don't worry. Rumors
reports are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately.
Oh?
You'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you.
They're getting a lot better. They're getting along much better. That's the words I was looking for, which is nice to see.
Accompanied by the traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
Yeah, that's true.
I talked to Kiara, but didn't
I hope
ask
she's
her to keep
playable in
things secret.
4.3.
People curious to know asked
One, because
around
new
for
Geocacher,
information,
and two, because she's
and it was only a
amazing.
matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all
Taylor
across
Swift,
Fontaine.
true.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed.
I swear, if we get in her story that she like
could be
tried
hidden
like
for
a
too
music
long.
career in the past, I would
The
love that.
rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this.
Yeah.
We are planning to return to the Palais Momorni.
The bridge seems to have been mended. Yeah, it's very nice to see.
Identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula.
He
and
is
follow up
handsome,
on their
true.
progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta.
Bye, Navia.
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight. What
Yeah.
is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Yeah. Get this man to Sumeria, please meet Nahida. That'd be really cool. I want him to meet Zhongli so they can just talk about old man stuff together.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
That is interesting,
Did
yeah.
something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it. Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself.
Well, it's good to see they're defending the
Our
Melusines
enemies are
now.
lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take
They're
action.
defending them. Let's
We can't
go.
just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right.
There's a really nice contrast between the past and present events. Yeah. It was really, really
You
nice.
shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
They're like the Adepti or the Leos people. It's really neat. Yeah. Learning to accept one another. It's really nice.
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
They even got mistaken for Adepti by Leo people. That's true, yeah. I forget what quest that was in, but yeah.
If something happened to them, I'd be haunted.
It'd be interesting to see how strong the Fontaine police is without the mecha support. Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually.
Stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
I mean, the mecha are...
Instead, you cowards.
I mean, the mecha are pretty strong, but like, I'm guessing the NPCs are gonna be really strong too.
Special patrol came to help.
They have good training.
Look, is it that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
I bet that makes him happy.
This is truly wonderful.
Yay!
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
That's really nice to see, though. Everyone's supporting the Melusines now. It's so nice. NPC mentions it at the port. Oh, okay. Speaking of ports, I hope Luminos Harbor is soon. Please subscribe to the Steam Bird. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. You know, yeah. Anyways, I didn't do anything. Not on what you're talking about. Shameless plug right there. Anyways, we're looking for suspicious documents to figure this out now. Well, one of them's doing a little sparkly thing about the smuggling case.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise.
Oh, okay.
It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Alright. Been stewing on the idea the hydronosis is non-Fontaine at all. Gold has it? That is interesting. I've been thinking more towards Skirk. And somehow she got it, which would be really cool.
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina Durasula just checked in with us.
Oh?
He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Okay. Let's go meet up with Navia. We gotta go down here. Go down here. I do want to talk about that in a video before 4.2. Probably like next week or so. There's Navia. Navia!
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Maréchaussée Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Okay.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off. But...
Just a little bit.
Oh well, let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essin here?
Yes, that's me.
Yep, that's him.
You're Essin?
Yes, monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Yeah.
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Okay.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Thank you,
Save the
Navia.
formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Always good to see Navia. Can't wait till she's playable. Albedo's bio mentions Heart of Neburius, which could only be the Gnosis, you think? Okay, maybe. Oh, we're going to continue the current quest. I love this menu, by the way. This is so cool. Because you don't have to worry about, like, involvement, you got to go back and do this quest. It's just like, here you go, do this quest. It's so nice. Okay, this is the last part. Alright, let's go back down to the Fortress of Meropide. Still think Navia has the most prettiest eyes. That is true. I agree with you. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I still have a lot of world quests to do too. Risley! Here's my boy.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
We're back.
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself. Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the
we have
pleasantries
important
and
business.
cut right to the chase.
You finished the cafe hangout? I need to finish a bunch of hangouts, actually. I haven't even done Ningguang's from 2.4.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico.
Finish the story, hope you like it. I've been enjoying it a lot so far, yeah. It's been very, very good. A lot better than Starl's thing, because you actually get to know the quest. That's true.
I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
Yeah, he does.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
Okay.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Oh, did I hear someone say Melazine?
Tijwin. Tijwin. Am I pronouncing it right? Tijwin. Okay, I was close. I highly suggest doing Kai's if you haven't. It's got some important info. Yeah, I do need to do that one. I might just do like a few streams. We're just doing a bunch of hangout events because I do need to catch up on those. And that'd be a few fun streams to do.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal? Risley. Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand.
That was funny.
Think of it as more of a humble
Neuvillette just be like,
request.
no.
I'm here on my
Yeah, do
own
that.
accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial.
Also a demon name, exactly, yeah. I don't think it'd be a dragon, but it's interesting what it would be.
Whoa. If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would take this chance to...
I used to think it was like related to like something with the Four Shades or something.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But
Yeah.
enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary.
Oh, we're gonna go rest for a bit.
And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Wait, there's no elevator, is there, right here? Yeah, teleport up. Nibirius was somebody that handled justice stuff, apparently, from what I read. Oh, okay. That is interesting. Yeah, obviously, because Justice and Fontaine. Yo, it's Hugo. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well today.
leave this place soon.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Huh?
That would be interesting though. Maybe like it's like the demon name of the previous Hydro Archon. Because I don't think Aguirre is a demon name, if I'm remembering correctly. Could be wrong.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink? Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that.
Yeah.
I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Well, I'll have some drink.
Typical Seedring. Concerned about everyone's health as always.
Well, health is important, Paimon.
Why aren't you two saying anything?
I just found your YouTube channel and recommended, watched some videos, and it was awesome. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoyed them. Thank you for coming over and checking out the stream, too. Having a lot of fun with the story quest so far.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Oh?
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
Paimon and I will go.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
Whoa. 2 Neuvillettes again. Oh, it's impossible. Ah. I love doing that. Fun. Alright.
Anything you need?
The badge you're wearing.
This? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
The man. Mutual Aid Network. It's man.
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
400 years ago, huh?
Many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either.
Okay.
We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Okay. How about you?
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
Help each other, do all you can to further justice. Do not detest just judgment. The above are the 3 principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join, and membership is free. There are no compulsory group events. The Mutual Aid Network encourages members to do what they are able, including but not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all Mutual Aid Network members will, during their time in the Fortress of Meripede, face up to the crimes they have committed. Encourage each other, support each other, and welcome the future together.
Our slogan may have
Okay.
evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
Okay.
You two look kind of familiar.
Badge you're
It's the
wearing.
symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president. From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never
Oh.
seen one of those medals for myself, though.
I know what that is.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
What's his name? What's his name? We throw out his name. 2 Neuvillettes again.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network.
Yep.
According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
He gave them out, Paimon.
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
Oh, The network was inspired by... Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
Okay.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
Alright, let's go. Go to Risey's office, going to the principal's office. What'd we do? We got in trouble. Going to the office. What crimes did we commit? Nothing this time. Alright. Here we go. Enter the office. We're in a sitcom now. Time Istaroth. There's Risley.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
There
Why
he
don't you
is.
explain everything to him.
Neuvillette? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Not yet.
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine?
Yeah, it was.
Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case.
Yeah.
I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this
So
as
interesting
well.
he refers his last name. That's true, yeah.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth.
Thinking it's Scylla? I think that's the previous dragon. I don't think it's him.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at
Because
first.
Mario was a long,
Someone
long time
contacted
ago.
me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial.
Okay.
But I refused to accept
I'm
any
thinking
of
his
that.
first name's John.
The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melusines? Over that?
You're kind of a dumb Domenico. Not uncommon for royalty to pass on first names. That is true. That is true.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right?
John Neuvillette, yes.
Get them to strike back. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melusines to salvage things. I recall that Chiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Chiara and force her to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious
How British Ryo is.
No.
Loving the T-boy.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Okay.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So,
Even as a
Mr.
cryovision, because
Neuvillette,
Britain's always cold and
you were
rainy.
concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melusines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
400 years.
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing.
Yeah.
I trust that they would make different choices from before.
Yeah, we saw that firsthand.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law. Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Yeah. Probably doesn't give a Fontaine vibe. I mean, it makes sense because he's down here all the time. Or it's just a Meripede vibe.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower.
You deserve to be held in such high regard. You're amazing.
As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
Yes, but you deserve respect too.
The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
Exactly.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
That fact, in the Chinese version, Neuvillette sounds more self-deprecating. Oh, poor guy.
Why not stay for a cup
He
of tea?
deserves so much more.
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
Fair
In
enough.
that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Mermonia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not going to...
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no issues with that.
Great.
Okay.
That's one thing out of the way. What's the
Fontaine is not just France, the Alps region, which includes British Isles, France, Swiss, and Italian. Yeah.
Of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual
A lot of
aid
inspiration around here.
network. Is that right?
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once
It was
stood trial and
Vautrin.
was sentenced to imprisonment in the
Okay,
fortress.
that makes sense.
According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
Okay.
What?
Doesn't he hate Neuvillette?
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Yeah.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
Fontaine's the entire industrial age itself, not region locked? Yeah. Like, it's mainly France, but it's still like that entire thing, which is really cool.
Relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one.
Oh.
That's all from me.
But for 400 years, he's
Does
just
anyone else have anything to say? No.
took it the wrong way. Yo, that little sunflower, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in.
Well then, let us.
Vautrin made a sacrifice, the ultimate one for his bestie. Yeah.
Please, take care.
Vautrin's a great actor then, like, oh man. That court scene was like crazy. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you. Yeah. This quest is having a lot of fun, so.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but
Said he learned 400 years late, yeah.
for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I
I'm
feel
so short.
conflicted about those words. How should I describe it?
It is raining, yeah.
Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But
I mean,
this blend of
it
emotions
makes
has
sense
led me to
though.
finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
Voice again.
Paimon agrees with everything.
It's cracking a bit again.
As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is...
Oh!
Every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
Hello, Zach.
That is indeed a reasonable
That like makes the impact of that like a lot more impactful, I guess that's the best word.
Cannot fully
That was-
understand myself.
He spoke.
But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice.
I was not
some
expecting that, but that was
changes
nice.
occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Cutscene.
Huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's
Oh, I was
the real
not
symbol
expecting
of
Arlecchino to pop up.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melazines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Oh, that's so cute. Yo! Yo, White Echo, thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub to Infamanius. Oh, need to pause. Thank you. Very much appreciated that. Infamanius, if you're lurking, hope you enjoy your sub and all the emotes and everything. But oh my gosh, that cutscene. Got to see the times change and everything. Oh, that was so cool. And Farina just speaking at the end there, because that is Farina's VA. We know that from the trailer, that was Farina's VA. Not Agiria. Just popping up out of nowhere and just being like, alright. Jeez, that was crazy. I loved that cutscene though. I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled for that. That was amazing.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a
Look, everyone's here. Cloran, Charlotte, Navia, they're all here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
Dragon.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her.
Oh.
Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy, so I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested
Cloran, pretty, they're all pretty.
That's not how you celebrate.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of
Oh.
course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
She's so cute.
So much, monsieur.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
That was a really nice quest. Oh, it's still going? So we are going. Okay, we can all talk to him here, can't we?
Oh, an exclusive interview. Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway, so you might as well give all of them a shot.
They're all friends. I love that. I love that so much. Alright, back to the Palais Mermonia. Let's see what's going on up here. Yo, White Kaneko with another gift sub to King Alex. King Alex, enjoy your sub, all your emotes and everything. Thank you, White Kaneko, for another gift sub. Thank you. I'm on a roll. Hell yeah, thank you so much. It's very, very much appreciated. Oh wait, where's Kiara? Wait, am I going blind? Can I go in the store? I cannot go in the store. Dang. You have to go this way. paths are just a bit confusing on the map. Oh, because she's in the corner. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, she's sleeping. That's adorable. 2 is all I'm giving this month. No one said you had to give more. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Oh, it's so cute.
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Yay.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Oh.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things.
Oh.
By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now.
Oh?
Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen
No,
her
you
in
can't
a
do that.
long
You
time.
can't say that. No.
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, "Kiara, our dreams have finally come true." I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I
Emotional damage it was.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alov.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
Carol stopped to say goodbye before passing on. Oh.
See you next time.
Because spirits do exist in Genshin and all that. They just pop up sometimes. Well, that was a fun chapter. I'm guessing we can talk to him over here now. Obtain the reply note. Wait for personal reasons, we'll be back in a day. Farina's reply. Personal reasons? Oh me, oh my, has our Chief Justice finally come to his senses? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You should follow my example and go out more often. You need to get to know your people better. Even if something unfortunate happens, you'll still run into lots of unique characters along the way. What do you think? The human world isn't too bad now, is it? Farina's amazing. Talk to our boy.
I really can't fathom what goes on in her head sometimes.
Oh my god. I love their dynamic. It's so fun. Well, that was the story quest. That was a lot of fun. How long did that take me? An hour and 45. That was a lot of fun. I still want to stream for a little bit, so let's see what we can do. Just put myself back on the bottom here. Can't wait for 4.2. 4.2 is going to be so much fun, isn't it? It's going to be so much fun. But man, I love that quest. Oh my goodness. Alright, I still need to get 11 more Hydroculi. Have I done the Jellyfish event? Yes. I haven't started the Dodoko event. Oh, the Jellyfish event's done, I guess. So glad I finished that. What haven't I done? I've done that. Obviously done that and done that. Yeah, I haven't done the Dodoko event, though. So, probably get started on that off stream. Because I want to do a bit of exploration. Because I'm getting really close to being done. We're at 81 and 84. So, actually, wait. No, I have to do a lot of world quests, and I'll probably do those off stream instead. So we will do the event. We will do the event. Dodoko's that is accurate to what I said. Yes, that is accurate. We're going back to Mondstadt for a bit. Going back to Mondstadt, doing this event. So let's keep the water theme going with fish blasting. The jellyfish event was a lot of fun. I did enjoy that. Where am I going? To the library. Up, Lisa and Klee.
Okay, got it.
Oh, it's voiced. Okay.
But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill 'em over
You want a fun detail since you're doing dragons? Hell yeah.
extra crispy and smell so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away.
Okay.
Freshly cooked fish served with Klee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as your catches.
Can't do fish blasting, Klee.
Okay, then I'll trust your taste, Lisa.
Check out the maritime flower info in the database if you have time. Okay.
And play
After you start the story, then we'll check that out.
adventure. I won't go fish blasting or make any trouble for Albedo's friend.
Albedo's friend? Who's Albedo's friend?
Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon now.
Found them.
Is someone looking for us?
Pretty rare to see you two together. Could be Tainara, yeah.
Just thinking about you and then you appeared. How'd you do that?
We're magic.
Did you somehow magically hear Klee's thoughts?
Yep.
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like I won't have to go to the trouble of writing you a letter now.
Please wishes summoned us here.
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. Anyway, what's Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure? It sounds way more fun than reading a book. It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up with the name together.
Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure. We're blowing stuff up. More arson.
Whoa, you can design games, Lisa? Paimon thought that you were just into books.
I merely drew some inspiration from Shroomsplosion, a game from back when I was a student. It didn't really take too much effort.
Okay.
As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances, I'm willing to design as many games as she likes.
Unique circumstances?
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Klee mentioned Albedo's friend, right? Did something happen in Mondstadt?
It's not too serious, but the situation still has to be treated with caution.
Okay. What's going on?
Fish species native to Sumeru have begun appearing in Cider Lake.
Oh.
Allowing them to spread would put the ecological balance of Mondstadt's waters at risk.
That's right, that's what they said in the
Luckily,
program.
Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. She caught a few and showed them to Kaya. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid most of the local species would have already receded by the time ordinary citizens fully grasp.
Look at you go, Klee. Fish blasting has its benefits. And blowing stuff up and changing the landscape of Mondstadt. Yeah, it's very good that she caught it.
Consequently,
Yeah, invasive species do a lot of damage, so it is very good that she caught it.
poses a major threat to our economy.
Caught it early.
I saved the day! I even got praised by Master Jean!
Well-deserved praise indeed.
So that's what happened. Good thing Klee noticed the fish before things got out of control.
Yeah.
The investigation team sent out a few members to inspect Cider Lake and look for the origin of the intruding species. To avoid disturbing these little invaders.
Yo, Rain! Rain, thank you for these 7 months of sub love. That is crazy to think about. But thank you so much, Rain. We're back. Hello. Don't worry, you're not spending too much. I know. Don't worry. But thank you, Rain.
Kaya just left for a business trip, so the task of looking after her fell on my shoulders.
But I'm not bored anymore because Lisa invented Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure. Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon, let's play together.
Count us in.
Alright, the game table is right over there in the garden. The orders I've placed at Good Hunter will also be delivered there.
We'll play some games. Hell yeah.
Please enjoy yourselves. It's not every day you get to play games with Klee, surrounded by the scent of flowers on the breeze, with delicious food delivered right to you.
I like food.
Wait, Lisa,
Don't you think it'd be a little unfair if the game's creator joined in? I don't want to spoil the fun.
I mean, fair enough.
Besides, as the librarian, I still have my basic responsibilities to take care of.
True.
That just sounds like another excuse for staying indoors!
Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
She's just like, alright, go ahead.
Okay then, we'll catch you later, Lisa!
Hi, Lisa. Alright. Go to the garden. Mondstadt's so pretty.
We're here, Mr. Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoko's Bombastic Adventure. Whoa, Lisa picked a really good spot.
I do love the garden out here.
Alright, teach us how to play, Klee.
Boom! This is so cute. It is really cute. Yeah. Alright. So are these all unlocked now? It looks like it, yeah. Alright. Let's give this a start. Alright. I'm not reading that. I should probably have read that, but I didn't. Okay. Can I reread it? No? Okay. Okay, then I can do this, space, and then boom. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Don't need to read things, just space, that explodes. Space, that explodes. Another space, that explodes. Switch to the other one. Space. Those explode. Switch back to this one. Space, those explode. Switch to this one again. Boom. This one, space. There we go. Perfect score. Hell yeah. Pretty easy, a cute, chill game? Yeah. Really nice. Oh, where's my mouse? Let me get the next one. Okay, so we can choose sides now. Okay, Okay, now I need to think. Okay, we can go up here. Do this one here. There's only 2 of those, so... do that. Shoot. It's a bit tough. Okay, I can see how we do it. Then we do here. Boom. Then there. That'll explode. Then there. That'll do it. Probably start this after stream. It looks very fun. It is pretty fun. It's simple, but it's very enjoyable. Alright, we got that one. Oh no, we got... oh, our opponent, we have grass. This, so yeah. It will stand frontal bass, but explode after single explosion. Okay. What's this? That's a big, big explosion. Okay, and then there. Brilliant. Okay. There's a fun Easter egg if you go to the beach near the fisherman if you're interested. Okay. I'll have to check that out then. Looks like these last 2 I'll have to do here. And then like that. Yes. Then over here. Boom. Sweet. It's already late where I am. I gotta go now. It's nice stopping by. Wish you all a nice rest. All right. Enjoy your evening as well, or night at this point. Thank you for stopping by, though. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Only there for the event? Okay. So do I have to go do it before oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. Do I have to do that before I do all the levels, or can I do it after? Oh, nice. That's cool. I think you can go anytime? Okay. And that one. Nice. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done that one. I still got the points I needed, but I think, excuse me. Didn't get max points, but up. Oh, I haven't, still needs time to be unlocked for the last ones. Okay. Well, let's get our rewards for now then. Not try because my power went out last night. Oh no. Hope it's back now. I think it's back now at least because you're here. Yeah, you still have to wait a bit for the last two ones, but yeah, okay, let's go to the beach then. Go to the beach? Beach? I'm having fun. Went out for 3 hours. Oh gosh. Glad it's back on now. How many primos do I have now? Oh, nice. Back over 1,000. Like to see that. Love to see it. And they got home yesterday too. Oh my god, it's King Arthur again. Love King Arthur over there. Oh? Yeah, these people aren't usually here, are they? Iron Knight and the Helper in White. Oh, I like that rhyme. Pause. Going near the investigation team. Oh, right. They're investigating the fish. We're currently carrying out an urgent mission. Annihilate the invasive anglers. I'm in charge of acoustic recon. If you have any questions, there is a knight called Ematol by the lake. She's better at interpersonal communication and can provide you with detailed information. Okay. Isn't that a good thing? We all work for the Knights of Favonius, and we're all on the clock right now, so we should not indulge ourselves in meaningless gossip, but the exchange of useful information. Okay. I'm just a common cog while you the heroes who save Mondstadt on your resume. Sounds someone like me is not worth much of your precious time. That's not true. We can talk to people. Talk to everyone. Not that vain. Don't worry. Sorry for the misunderstanding. A cog is simply how I define myself. Well, you're better than that. Don't think you're just that. You're amazing. As an ordinary person with no talent. That's not true. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Okay. Emergency situations, the honorary knight has command authority on the front lines equivalent to a captain. Oh, we do? That's cool. Okay. Cool as ice, yeah. Alright, enjoy your work, I guess. Alright, and then your Ematol. Let the wind lead, follow the sparks. Is that about Klee? By the sparks, you mean the Spark Knight? Yeah, that's right. That's my personal motto. Out of all the elite warriors in the Knights of Favonius, the most powerful must be a revered and adorable Spark Knight. Oh my gosh. She traverses every inch of Mondstadt with a lively demeanor, and her petite and nimble form carries enough firepower to completely annihilate an entire legion. No matter how numerous the enemy forces, they will all be burned to ashes and scattered by the winds to the sound of the Spark Knight's delightful laughter and rumbling symphony of her explosives so powerful that they shouldn't exist in the world. Yeah. For that question, you've come to the right person. I'm a pretty skilled alchemist myself, though I'm not nearly as learned as Master Sucrose or Master Timaeus, and I'm so far behind Captain Albedo I can't even see his shadow on a winter's morn. I do have my own expertise and have designed many explosives for engineering use. However, their explosive velocity simply isn't in the same league as the Jumpty Dumpty. They're only capable of deflagrating rather than tradition to a high brisance detonation. Okay, I'm lost. Yeah. So sorry I got carried away and didn't do a good enough job explaining. Anyway, ordinary explosive materials are 2, maybe even 2.5 generations away from the masterpieces designed by the Spark Knight. In terms of cost, they aren't even close to the same level either. When I asked Spark Knight about the secret ingredients for Jumpty Dumpty, she only answered, Jumpty Dumpty's formula was given to Klee by Klee's mother. If there's a secret ingredient, it must be her love for Klee. It's understandable for her to say that, since the formula for such a powerful explosive is something confidential that could affect the balance of a power between nations. It's simply above the pay grade of someone as low and significant as I. Why does people ever keep... Everyone over here just keeps degrading themselves. Stop it. You're amazing. All I can do is try and follow in the footsteps of the Spark Knight and try even harder to develop my own formula for explosive materials. I'll work hard and strive to achieve my goal, that one day I can make something that's at least 1/20th as powerful and cost-effective as the Jumpty Dumpty. The mere thought of it makes me tremble with excitement. The perfect rate explosive rate, an earth-shattering shockwave, a concise build, and low cost. Jumpty Dumpty, okay. Well, those are interesting people. Quite interesting people. Hey, Nantuck. Very interesting people. Alice's little menace. Up, we have a suspicious wooden chest here. Suspicious wooden box, never seen before. A piece of paper is lodged in the cracks between the boards on the lid. Written on as property of the investigation team. Materials of the highest grade of danger are within. Handle with care. Seems like it's worth investigating. The note on the box sounds terrifying. Why would something so obviously dangerous be left right by Cider Lake? Could it belong to those two knights over there? It looks like there's a wide gap between the planks. We should be able to see what's inside. It appears to be filled with lots of round red objects, much larger. Wonder what those are. They're Jumpty Dumpties. Or, yeah, just regular explosives. Explosives, my kind of fun. Blasting fish is blasting fish. Okay. But like that, Paimon really does want to try. Normally, we're always hearing about how Klee wants to blast fish, is blasting fish, or is getting punished for doing it. But now that Paimon is here by the lakeside with a box of explosives beside her, Paimon really wants to try it too. Throwing just one should be no big deal, right? One for each of us. Together with Paimon, you open the suspicious wooden box and each take out a bomb. After studying how to ignite the fuses, both of you count down 3, 2, 1 and set the detonators, and both of you throw the bombs far into Cider Lake. A low rumble comes from underwater, and 2 giant spouts of water explode from the surface of the lake, sending a few anglers spinning high into the sky. You and Paimon give each other a high five with big smiles on your faces, and get ready to hightail it out of there. But Operation Impulsively Secretly Blast Fish could not go as swimmingly as it appeared. Almost as soon as the bombs exploded, you were exposed. Distant scream. Oh no. My ears. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. we just started an argument between them. Oopsies. Ruh-roh. That was super fun. Yeah, you guys did a little bit of a mess. Oopsies. We got fish. Got 6 fish for doing that. Oh, that was so fun. That was a fun little Easter egg. I like that a lot. We just blew stuff up. As you do. We learn from the best, which is Klee, of course. How to fish blast. Alright, but I think that's going to be it for the stream. I am getting a bit hungry, so I need to grab some food and everything. Probably going to be, hopefully going to be some more streams this week, because I do have some Hangout events to catch up on and stuff. And of course, we have the Star Rail update as well. That is not where Hangout events are. They're in here, aren't they? Yeah. I do have a few Hangout events to finish, starting with Ningguang's and then going up the way. So we need to do those, and yeah, Star Rail this week, all that stuff, all that good old jazz. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and see you guys next time. Bye everyone.